A lot of you hanging on. We'll go right to the phone calls. First up is Twyla, Gresham, Oregon. Hi, Twyla.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
My question was, when we die, do we immediately go to heaven or hell, or do we enter a soul sleep until the resurrection?
Well, when we die, we're absent from the body, present with the Lord if we are believers. And that is a great joy. It is something that we look forward to such a great extent that the Apostle Paul says, I'm hard-pressed from both directions, having the desire to depart and be with Christ, for that is much better. So he's looking at death not as sleeping, but having heightened awareness in the presence of his Redeemer and Creator. So, no, we don't sleep upon death. The soul does not have awareness. It does not have extension in space as the body does, but it does have awareness. In fact, as I just mentioned, heightened awareness in the presence of God. So there's a intermediate state, Twyla, and that intermediate state is what happens upon death. And then there's an eternal state, which happens upon the time that Christ appears a second time to put all things to right.
Okay.
That's when our bodies rise. That's what I was talking about in the prologue to the broadcast.
Okay.
Okay.
But we do have consciousness at the time of death?
Absolutely, and there are a lot of evidences for that in the Scripture, not the least of which is the story that Jesus told about the rich man and Lazarus in Luke chapter 16. Lazarus, the beggar, who suffered all the indignities of humanity upon earth, is now in Abraham's bosom or paradise, both metaphors for being in the presence of God and enjoying that relationship in a way that we cannot even imagine on this earth. And yet the best is to come, as I just mentioned, in the final state when Jesus appears a second time, because then our bodies rise immortal, imperishable, incorruptible.